If you want to know how I got items for free as someone with under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then keep on watching. Hi all, my name's Catherine. I am a beauty and reselling enthusiast. Those are the things that I love to talk about on this channel. If that is something that aligns with what you'd like to watch, then please consider subscribing. This video has been on my mind for quite some time. Literally have been putting it off just because I've been trying to gather my thoughts on it, what I want to say, how can I be an effective communicator with everything, and it just has so many working parts. So I'm going to try to lay it out for you as best as possible. So first off, hi. Good to see you. It's been a little bit on my channel. I took a little bit of time off from making videos, but I am back because I was working on this video for a little bit. So I really wanted to hop on here and just kind of talk about how somebody of a small subscriber follower count can receive PR, because I know that's always like the mystery of things, right? Of how does any like influencer receive products, and how do you start that process if that's what you're looking to do? So I figured I'd make a little bit of a video on it as somebody who you know, is starting to do that. And I'm a little fish in a very, very, very big ocean of things, but I do have some knowledge on things if that is what you're wanting to get started with. So first, I think it's important that we kind of define what is an influencer, and there's definitely different tiers of influencers. So, you know, you have like the celebrities and stuff like that. You have the people who have tons of followers. I guess if we're talking in the beauty sphere, let's think of like the Jaclyn Hills, the Manny MUAs, people like that who have been in an industry on a social media platform for quite some time and racked up a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers. So, you know, they will get products to test out and, you know, review them. And if people feel influenced through them, then they'll purchase the products. So those are kind of like the top tier influencers. And then it kind of goes down into like mega influencers, then micro influencers, and then nano influencers, which is me. So what is a nano influencer? And I'm super glad that you asked. So I did some research on different platforms. I should say I read a few different articles, and a nano influencer is, and they all kind of, like, I'm just summarizing a lot of those articles together. It's basically anybody who has social media and have a following from ranging anywhere from like 100 to 10,000 people. And most of them say you kind of hit that nano influencer status about 1,000 subscribers. And it does include kind of like all of your social media platforms together. So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, what other platforms are out there? I'm sure there's tons of platforms that I don't do. I pretty much just stick to Instagram and YouTube because I never hopped on the TikTok train, and just, it isn't for me. I like longer form content. Okay, so why would a brand want to work with a nano influencer compared to like a mega influencer? So these articles kind of talked about the same things. They said, and I am reading notes behind you, so that's why I'm looking that way. So nano influencers are considered more like your everyday person, run-of-the-mill people. I myself, you know, I have a full-time job, and I do this kind of on the side as a hobby, as something that I enjoy doing, kind of as my creative, cathartic outlet of things. And with that, nano influencers, I'm just going to call them nanos, typically are seen a little bit more authentic in their feedback of things. So it'd be one thing if a huge celebrity person, you know, advertised a brand and they're like, oh, I love this brand and everything like that. Well, you kind of have some emotional ties, like either for or against that celebrity or, you know, mega influencer or whatever it may be. So sometimes you might not see them as authentic, but if you're talking to Susie across the street, she's probably going to be a little bit more authentic because there's really nothing to lose. Like there's not exchange of millions of dollars to talk about a product. It's more of a genuine love of this product, which is why I'm telling you about it. So they just seem a little bit more authentic. And with that, there's sometimes a better connection to their audience. So most of these people, their followers are gonna be friends and family, things like that, people local. And that also kind of feeds into engagement rates. So when you post a picture of your cat doing silly things, your friends and family are going to think that's super cute and probably have higher engagement with those posts. So that's another reason why brands may want to work with nano influencers, because a higher engagement rate. Also, it's super affordable to work with a nano influencer. Again, you're not spending thousands, millions of dollars to pay this person to speak about a product that you're trying to promote. It's more of like, hey, I'm gonna give you PR, or I'm gonna give you an item for free or gift it to you, and you can just talk about that item, and basically your pay is the item, which there's some debates about whether if that's good or not. I haven't really formed an opinion on that yet. I mean, I wax and wane with it. So, it is what it is. But if you have opinions, please let me know down below. I'd love to kind of like have a dialogue with you in the comments. But yeah, so it's super affordable to work with a nano influencer because you're not paying tons and tons and tons of money to promote products. So it's more authentic, better engagement. They have better connection to the people who are following them, and it's affordable. So those are all the pros to work with a nano. Again, there's cons too. Your reach isn't as great as somebody who has a bigger following and stuff like that. So, there's pros and cons about that. But kind of going back to what we talked about, how do you get paid for it? So there are different ways that you can get paid. So they can either come to you with, like I said, PR. So PR stands for public relations, and it's just building connections between brands and people who promote it, basically. I'm sure there's probably a more elegant way of saying that, but it's just products that you receive in order to talk about the items and to promote the brand. And PR, sometimes there's stipulations with things. A brand, and I've never, well, I shouldn't say never, we'll talk about that in a bit, but the products that I receive now, there is literally no strings attached. Like, it is, we are sending you these products, they hope that you obviously will talk about them and promote them, but there's never any contracts that I've signed that say, hey, you have to talk about this. But it was a little bit different before, and we'll talk about that in just a second. And then another way you get paid is through affiliate links. And so affiliate links is basically, it's through, either the brand itself, or there are kind of like agency companies that basically you create a link for your followers to click. So I say, hey, I love this water bottle. It's super great. It's a unique shape. It keeps me hydrated. I love it. Here's a link down below. If you want to click on it, you can get this water bottle too. I earn a small commission from every product that I sell, basically. So, and commissions, percentages can run a whole different gamut of, from 1% of the sales to 50% of sales I've seen. So, it depends on what brands you're working with and what do I want to say? What they've kind of worked out as to what they feel like is best for the commission. So, kind of working backwards a little bit. So, the products I said now that I get, there are really no strings attached. Well, that was a different story when I first started. So it all happened around the same time. So I can't quite remember things in order, but I'll try to make it as streamlined as possible. So I first started really engaging in YouTube probably around 2017-ish, I would say that. And I first started watching just like thrift hauls. I never really thought that people would put that on the internet, and that was when I was first starting getting into like really seriously into my reselling stuff. So I before that, it was a lot of items that people just kind of gave me, my own products, my own items, my own stuff in my closet that I was just selling. And that worked for a while because I had a lot of things. And then I kind of ran through all of that stuff. And so I was like, well, how do I keep up? How do I keep getting inventory? So I forget how it, I don't know, like the internet is always listening. So all of a sudden I just like, I saw a video pop up, maybe like on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. It wasn't even on YouTube, because that's actually what got me started watching YouTube, is thrift hauls. And so I kind of just started binging them. And at this time I had just moved back to Arizona from Texas. I was stuck at home for a month because my car was getting fixed, and I didn't have a job at the time because I was waiting for my license to get transferred over from a different state. And I literally binge watched thrift haul videos because I was like, I need to learn everything about this. I need to learn about brands. I need to do all this. So that's kind of what started me on that train. So that's kind of my love of reselling. So then a few years later, you know, big event happened in the world around the 2020 mark. And so a lot of us were stuck at home. And so another video just kind of popped up, and it was like a beauty video. It was like how to get glammed in 10 minutes or something like that. And so I watched that video and I was like, oh, I love that. You know, I've always had an interest in beauty, but never really had a space to learn more about it. So then I started binge watching beauty videos, and to myself, I was like, yeah, I could do that. I could do beauty videos. I could do reselling videos. I think I have enough to say about things that I could probably do that. And, you know, so there was that. There was also just kind of getting out of my comfort zone about things, feeling more confident about my opinions and whatnot. And so I decided to make a YouTube video, and my first YouTube video was a thrift haul. And so, like I said earlier, I kind of do a mixture of reselling and beauty, which, again, there are opinions that it's not niched down enough, that I don't just focus on one topic. So that could be kind of like a little bit of a detriment to my growth. I do see very slow, steady growth, but if I were to have just picked reselling or just picked beauty, I think it would have grown a lot faster. But to be honest, I don't have enough to say or do to only pick one topic. Like, I literally, I'm just like, I don't have time to do that. I don't have the brain space to do that. So I decided to do both because that is more authentic to me. I'm more than just reselling or just beauty. So it's super niche of somebody who likes both of those topics. So anyways, I was binge watching tons of videos in both realms, and both realms use affiliate links. You know, doing reviews of things, more on the beauty side of the tracks. So I was like, well, I want to do review of things. But in order to grow, a lot of times, like, you kind of feel like you get forced into, at least this was for me, you kind of get forced into the new of everything, like having the newest foundation, the newest lipstick, all that kind of stuff. And to be fair, I didn't really have the money to do that, nor do I have it now. But I found that there are some companies that will send you items. But here's the catch. These companies, and I'll mainly talk about Influencer, these companies will send you products, but you have to post on them. Like, that is the expectation, that you post. So I was okay with that because I was getting really great products. You know, you sign up for it, you kind of, I won't go too much in depth with it because I don't really use it anymore. And that's a whole story on its own. But I was thinking I was going to include that, and if you want me to include it, I could talk about it in a different video, but it was a whole story on its own. I don't use it anymore. I don't receive anything from them. But it was kind of initially my start of things. So I will say that. So anyways, doing posts about things. And then what happened? Oh, so I'm continuing to watch YouTube videos, and as I'm sure if you are in the beauty world, or I don't really watch anything other than that on YouTube, but they always talk about like affiliated links. So we kind of touched on that a little bit earlier. So I was like, well, you know, I want to actually like make some money off of this, and I'm putting in the time, I'm putting in the effort, and I might as well try to make some money. And so I would always scroll down on all of my favorite YouTubers and be like, what links are they using to earn money? What are these affiliates? So I kind of like deep dived, grammar, into that. And there are tons of different companies. So, you know, on Instagram, I feel like the biggest one is the Like to Know It. But Like to Know It, you need to have some like clout, you know, you almost need to have a good amount of followers and subscribers to begin with. Same with a lot of the agencies that you do. So it was very limiting in the ability to find somebody who would say, hey, we don't care if you have a small subscriber, we would still like you to be a part of our agency. And so, and I say agency, it's like I have a one-on-one person. I don't. It's just like a app. It's just like I'm like a contractor almost within all that. So I forget the first one that I was a part of, and I really wish I could remember, but it was kind of hard to use. So it was basically like you could go and pick any link, and it would give you some sort of commission, or it would give you like, you could click, you know, even if somebody clicked on the link, like they didn't have to buy anything, you would still get like pennies on the dollar. So I didn't really use that one for too long, because I was like, you know, I just, it's too much work. It was very complicated. And then I found on one of the beauty YouTubers I watched, Allie Glines, I'll link her channel down below. She was talking about a new affiliate market. Like she was like, hey, I, you know, am part of this new affiliate market. And I was like, oh, curious. So I'll go look at it. And at the time it was called ShopMy. And so you still have to apply. You still have to like say, what are the things that you're wanting to talk about? You know, I think it is definitely more geared towards beauty and lifestyle and things like that, but pretty much you can create any sort of link, and like I could go to any website and see if there's an affiliate link related to it, which we will go through the website too, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And so I got in, which was super nice. Like I did not have a lot of followers. Instagram, I have a lot more followers. And that is more on the reselling side, and that Instagram, it was like dead to me now. Not that I don't use it, I still use it on a daily basis. I just don't post consistently. And the growth on that has like literally stopped on Instagram, which is, I'm not consistent with it. So anyways, that's probably why, is because I had more of a following on Instagram. So I don't really know what their threshold is, but I was able to get in. So once I was in there, I could start creating links to things that I was already using. So on my YouTube channel, you'll notice I have a lot of series. So I have my Shop My Stash series. So, you know, I pick products, which I'll link up in the corner for you. And then everything that I have on my face today, I will link down below. Is from my June Shop My Stash. My eyeliner and lipstick are separate, so I'll link that separately. And I earn a small commission if you choose to shop through them. And so this was a way for me to create links and for hopefully people to purchase through them based off of my recommendations and reviews and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that might be a really good place for us to jump into kind of reviewing the website. I think I'm gonna have to do like a recording on my computer so I can like show you the website and everything. And I think the quality of the video isn't super great, but we'll see. So give me a second. All right, so like I said, the video is a little bit more grainy, but it is what it is. And I think the when I actually upload it, I feel like everything is more saturated, like the color is more saturated than what it really is. So I don't know, we're gonna work with it. But anyways, this is called ShopMy. It used to be Shop My Shelf, but now it is ShopMy. So this is what I see when I log in. My website is always linked down below. It's my personal kind of like website for this company. And so this is what it looks like. And so I'm going to take you through all the little thingy things and to kind of show you what it is. So first off, you have your little bio, you have different areas. So my first page is my shelves. And I kind of use shelves and posts a little bit differently. So shelves are things that I constantly am going to come back to. I look at them every day. It's just an easy, quick way for people to, find my stuff. So my first shelf is I just have general store links. So if you aren't looking for a specific product, but you want something from Sephora, Ulta, Target, Walmart, something like that, then this is where you would go. So I will click on this shelf and you will see I have tons of different store links in here, and it's super simple of how to do like a store link. So I might show that in a little bit too. So, pretty much anything. I have Lowe's and Home Depot because, we were shopping for Halloween stuff and home stuff and, anything that you can think of. I have a store link for, or can have a store link for, except this. This just got randomly put in here. But, anything, everything, but sometimes it doesn't always have a commission. So that's something to be mindful of. But let's kind of go into some of the analytics of things. So if we're going to look at Sephora, we can see that I've had 83 clicks on it, 9 orders, and I get 9% of the order. Ulta was a lot more. I think the Ulta one is so much more because I was doing a series on the Ulta sale a long time ago. So I was like doing daily updates on that. So it has a lot more, but 8 orders, I get 13% from Ulta. This one's Target, so I get 4% from Target. So as you can see, they kind of like are different. Lululemon, 17%. So for instance, we'll talk about Lululemon. I had a belt bag that I was wearing that my mom really liked. So she's like, hey, I really want that belt bag. Can you send me the link to it? Sure. So I go in, I send her the link to the belt bag. She clicks on it, she purchases it. I get 17% of that order. Bananas, right? That's crazy. Just because I sent her a link because she liked what I was wearing, and I sent her a link. I got 17% of it. It's awesome. So yeah, and then we'll see like Home Depot, 0.7%. There are some that sometimes I just throw them on here just to see if they have any percentage. So this one is Unearthly Cosmetics right here. So I've had clicks on it. Like I've made recommendations about their products, but there's no commissions to it. But it's still, sometimes it's nice to have it on there because you'll see in a second that the actual clicking of things is still important in your kind of ranking for it. So this one was Vivia, 16%. I bought a pair of shoes, so I got that much money back. All that kind of stuff. So this is like my store links. So how I use my shelves in particular are just kind of my general links. I also, all the things that I have, can I put my video over here? No, I can't. I've already done it. I was going to move my video in a second. Maybe I will. Hold on. All right. Sorry. I want to move my video over there just because it was covering up some of the stuff. All right. So I was talking about how I use my shelves. So my shelves are just kind of my general links. As you can see, I generated from this shelf alone almost $206. Then we have products that I've received that I have like PR for, and things that I want to, promote because I might have a code for it. I have affiliate links, things like that. So that's kind of how that is used. Again, this Dermalec Cosmeceuticals, I always say that wrong. Somebody purchased something and I got almost $11 from it. So these are kind of how I use my shelves. I also use them as like just place marks for things. So this is my makeup and beauty wish list. So you'll see that I just kind of like anything. Here, let me hide the analytics. Anything that I just come across and I'm like super interested in, I just kind of like use it almost like as tabs on a computer, right? So if I find something that I like and I kind of want to come back to it, then I will put it in here. So I use it as kind of like a reminder as well for everything. So that, and I do beauty products, I do clothing products, I even have just like a random wish list on things. So I really wanted an arch cabinet way, so I just kind of was scouring the internet to find things. And if we go to the analytics, there are some of these that do have, codes to them or have commissions. So for instance, if I would have purchased this one from McGee & Co., I would have gotten 9% of that sale. Or if, somebody else bought it, I would get 9% from it. So this is just a great way of kind of keeping tabs on everything. I do have a notebook that I created on Amazon. I had an idea that I was going to be an Amazon KDP seller, and that's the only thing I made. Then there are some things, so from Christoph Robin, Beauty Stat, that I used to have codes for that I don't know if my codes are working anymore. That's why I kind of like hid them. So that was my reminder to myself that I need to go and check if my codes still work and kind of update my YouTube description list. So I kind of like copy and paste a lot of my description list, because majority of it is the same. So we have Christoph Robin, Beauty Stat, Kate Somerville. Let's go to the analytics of Kate Somerville. So let's go in here. I will show you, I had one link really pop off on Kate Somerville. You can see almost 1,300 clicks, 24 orders. I got 15%. The commissions kind of go up and down, so sometimes it's not always the same, but almost $445 alone from this one link. Pretty cool. To be fair, I don't know exactly how it got kind of like dispersed so quickly or so widespread, but it did, and I'm not complaining. So that's just giving you an idea of everything. I was looking for a new desk, so I decided to, kind of create a shelf for my desks. And I keep some of these hidden because it's not necessarily like I was wanting to share with my audience. It was just more for myself. I even put my Christmas lists on here. So if I, disperse this to my family, I say, hey, I'm going to earn a small commission, and it'll be double Christmas gift. I get the item and I get the commission from it. So just a lot of different ways that I use it. So this was one that, because like I said, this video was a long time coming. So I had created this a long time ago that I need to update. I'm looking for new backgrounds for my reselling stuff. So pretty much just I was traveling. So I think like the JW Marriott has some commissions. Yeah. So 2% for JW Marriott, 3% for Hilton, Southwest Airlines, 2%. So it's like vast, very vast in what you can do. So those are the shelves. And then scroll back up. So if we go to post, so if I actually post something on YouTube or on Instagram that has links that I want to share, then I will kind of move it over to my post section. So this was my recent Battle of the Unboxings. So it has a link to my actual video, and then it goes into each of the products. So again, 15 clicks on this glow recipe, I get 10%. And obviously clicks don't necessarily mean orders, but it still helps in your ranking. So this is just kind of what it looks like without the analytics. So there is all that. Now so there are a few areas that I'm not super familiar with in the ShopMy. So the one of them is like the consultations. I don't really know about this, and it just says allow your audience to purchase your product recommendations, create a consult form, and set a price. Your client fills out the form and pays the associated fee. So basically, it's like if you were buying stuff for people. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't use it. But there is another interesting piece here about collaborations. So with some brands, you can request a collaboration with a brand, or a brand can request a collaboration with you. And this kind of is like your pricing sheet. So, if I want to do a collaboration and it's a feed post in Instagram, then I'm charging $50, Reels $50, so forth. If I wanted to do an YouTube collaboration for an integrated, product integrated into the video, then it's $75. But if you wanted me to do a whole dedicated video to the product, then it's $125. To be fair, I've never had a collaboration request. I also don't request to collaborate with other companies. That might be something I do in the future, but it's just not in the cards for me at this moment. So there is that part. So we will just go to the links that I have here. So this is just all of your links all together, just in the order that you do them. So from the earliest to the, start date, and is that start date and date? No, that's like if you were to look for a specific link. So as you can see, this is like the most latest link that I've created, because I just got PR from this Remedy skin, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But as you can see, just kind of a general list for all of your links. So now we get to the gifting and the codes part. So this is the gift request. So all of these companies have actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted a gift from them. So the PR basically. And we will go through actually all of these products, but here's the little spoiler alert of some of the companies that have reached out to me. So we have Remedy Skin, we have Jouer Cosmetics, Nua, Queen Musea, Dolce Vita, BU, Beauty Stop, Bloom Effects, Peace Out, Derma E, Kapari, Topicals. So all of these I've accepted gifts from, and you can see starting all the way back from 2022 when I first started using ShopMy. So it's been a while. And you can see that it's not like, how do I say? So we're going from 2022 to the most recently of 2024. So 12 companies over a 2-year span. You can do the math. It's not like I get PR every day. I get it very seldom, but they have been very generous in what they have given me. So then some companies have even given me discount codes. So this is what I actually include in my YouTube description list as well. So for Espa, Catherine25 for 25% off, Queen Musea, Katherine Campbell QM for 10% off. So not only can you click these links, so I would get the commission from it, but then I'm also giving you a code to get some money off. So these are, and some of my codes have expired, like I said. So like Christoph Robin, I used to have one for Christoph Robin. It expired. Kate Somerville expired. I check these every so often just to see, if they're still working, because I want my description, my YouTube description, to be as accurate as possible. All right, so let's go to the fun part. How much have I earned as an affiliate link person? Let's go to it. There we go. So I've earned over $1,800. And again, this is 2 years in the making. So it is a slow build. It's not something that you're going to be paying your bills with all the time. At least for me, for a very nano influencer. But it does help with stuff. So as you can see, it kind of like breaks down your monthly. So we have all the months, the amount you earned in each month, and then the amount paid, whatnot. So just some information monthly, and then also referrals. So referrals are really important too, because if you decide to sign up for ShopMy under my referral, I actually get 10% of your commissions as well. So it's nothing off the skin of your back. It's literally ShopMy paying me an extra 10% because I recruited you. So I do have one referral. I don't know who Hannah Grace Patty is, but I always kind of like check on her every so often to see, and she's not active whatsoever. So Hannah Grace, if you're out there, get some shelves going. So you have that. And then coming down here, you can actually see what commissions you're getting from the products. So we'll Target. So just Target in general. Somebody clicked my Target link. It was probably me. I'm not going to lie. I use my own affiliate links. Why not? Is that ethical? People could say no, but I say yes. I'm influencing myself to do it and to save a few dollars. So Target, I made a $30 order. I got $1.27 back. Somebody bought something from Maylove, so it's a $59 order. I got $12.61 back, and you can kind of see what codes that they're using as well. Somebody did my Queen Musea one. I haven't even talked about Queen Musea yet. I've had the PR, I just haven't talked about it because I was kind of compiling everything together for this video. But because I had the link out there, someone found it. I don't know how they're advertised outside of me, but somebody purchased something for almost 29 bucks and I got $7.34 back. This Laura Geller one, I know was my mom because she wanted to try it. I got almost $3 back. Somebody bought something from Sephora under the one size Patrick Star concealer. So their whole order was $78. So I got $6.63 back. So, you know, you may click on one link, but I get commission for the whole sale. So you may have bought this concealer and 2 other things, but I get commissions for everything that you order, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and they do pay you out through, I think, PayPal or Stripe. I originally was doing PayPal, but then I switched. I think they recommend that you do Stripe. I can't quite remember. But yeah, so this is what I have so far. And again, this number will change. So for instance, if somebody return something, sometimes it will take money away. So I know that American Eagle is notorious for that. So I've purchased a few orders from American Eagle. I will get commissions, but you'll see here it takes, you don't get paid right away. It can take up to 3+ months for you to get paid because there is that return window or canceled or something like that. So if that happens, they will take money away that is in your pending bank, basically. So just be mindful of that too. Not all companies do that, to be honest, but American Eagle, for sure, they do that very quickly. Then there's kind of like the latest tab. So just like new brand partners. So Somersaults, all these people, they talk about different sales. So if like I was really in ShopBop, I could promote ShopBop's 25% sale, do a lot of links for it, and hopefully make some commissions off of these things. So that just kind of gives you a little understanding. What is this? Trending products. So people who are, these are the trending things. Okay. All right. So another thing to look at is your tier status. So they literally just changed this like 2 days ago. So before I was considered a trendsetter, but they changed the way, like the stipulations for things, because apparently, we'll just go into it. I forget what the email said, but we had the ability to initiate conversations with brands. And I think in the email, it almost said like, they were too inundated. The brands were too inundated with chats and requests and stuff like that, because as somebody who is on here, I can actually request a gift. Like if I really love a company, I can actually go in and say, hey, I would love to receive PR from you so I can promote it or something like that. I've never been that bold to do that. I've only accepted gift requests, so brands reaching out to me. But apparently brands were just getting too bombarded with that, and so they kind of changed the status of it. So now you have to hit that trendsetter status in order to initiate the chat. And so you are ranked. So like I have a 64 out of 100, and you can see like the enthusiast here, that's somebody who's just starting out. Ambassador, I actually have people clicking my links, purchasing through my links. You do get bonuses. So I actually, when I was in the trendsetter one, I actually did get the $100 bonus before, which is great. ShopMy is paying $100 just because I'm on here and using it. You have the ability to initiate chat with brands, do gifting requests, all that kind of stuff. So on the ambassador status, brands can still reach out to me. I just can't reach out to them. So then this is how your calculations are. So just making sure your profile is up to date. You have everything. This one is the easiest to complete because you just add a photo, add a bio, do all that kind of stuff. Your recent activities. So this is making sure that you're actually actively using the links, you're creating links, stuff like that. So this is another reason why I kind of use this as like my tab organizer on the computers, so I don't have all these tabs up. I just put them in here, so A, I can close the tabs, and B, it shows that I'm active. And then we have the monthly traffic. So just how much are you generating? How much are you driving towards the products here? So I have almost 2,000 clicks, and this is calculated over 3 months. So again, the more clicks you have, the higher that you're ranked, and the moving on to the next tier. And then we also have the monthly order volume. So making sure that my audience is actually purchasing the things that I'm recommending. Again, this is calculated over 3 months. I did have one purchase because we bought a Nectar mattress, and Nectar did have a commission rate, and I got like $300 from that commission rate. So this was much higher a little bit ago, but because the 3 months have passed, it has gone back down, which has impacted my ratings and stuff like that. And then we have the, just growing the community. So this is where the referrals come in. This is just bonus points. So you don't have to have this, but it adds to your thing. So if this is ever something you're interested in doing, like affiliate marketing, let me know. I have my link down below. This is the best website that I've seen. It's very, very user-friendly. The people are super, kind and nice. Brands reaching out to you. It's really cool. So check it out. And then you connect all your social accounts and your things down below. So this is the ShopMy website, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like, because I was always curious as somebody who wanted to start with affiliate marketing and just didn't really know where to start. And so it's kind of a glimpse into what's behind the curtain, right, for influencers. Okay, so now that we went over the ShopMy website, I kind of showed you what was kind of the tools that I use. Let's actually go through some of the products that I've received over a little while, just to kind of see what an idea is, what you could be potentially getting, reviewing, all that kind of stuff. So let's hop into that. Let's get into the good part of this and show you all of the wonderful gifts that I have received from multiple different companies. I will be honest to you, I've kind of been hoarding these underneath my desk for a long time because I've had this video idea for a long time, and now I'm finally getting to it. So first we will open up one from Kopari. So Kopari has been super kind. They're very generous with their PR gifts. Really do appreciate them. Really do love their products too. So we have a few products from Kopari, a few boxes I should say. So the first one was when this Golden Aura Body Oil with 24 karat gold and hyaluronic acid came out. So they gave you like a little bit of an information sheet and tell you all about the product. So this is, let's see, as I rip the box, give me a second. This is what this looks like. This is glass, goodness gracious. Okay, very nice looking. You can see the little specks in there. Does that remind you of any sort of alcoholic beverage you may have had in your younger years? So very, very excited to actually get to use this. Let's read a little bit more about the product. It says, with microsphere hyaluronic acid, squalene, and 24 karat gold, instantly hydrate and deliver deep moisturization to the skin with this luxurious body oil formulated with a blend of antioxidant rich oils, nourishing squalane, hydrating microsphere hyaluronic acid, and 24 karat gold. Fast absorbing and intensely rich yet non-greasy, this body oil elixir will moisturize and leave skin with an all over body glow. Looks like you apply generously all over the body daily. Can be used morning and night. Pro tip, use post shower while skin is still damp to lock in moisture and maximize results. So this will definitely be getting used up, and you will probably be seeing it in an empties video in the near future. If you're ever interested to know what other products that I use up, I will link up in the corner of my empties playlist. You can kind of see, and I have a very sneaking suspicion that will be in there quite soon. This is just another re-up of their Ultra Restore Body Butter. This one is I think it's the vanilla flavor scent, if I'm not mistaken. I go through these so often. They actually have, I think they just released body mist or something like that. So if you like the Kopari smells, I think they came out with like 4 new body mists. I was very curious in trying those out, but love their body butter. Really helps because I live in southern Arizona and it is dry. Well, right now we're in our monsoon season, so it's very humid, but it's still like humid and I'm still dry. I don't know. This really helps. So this is the first thing that I got from Kopari. All right, so another gift that I got from them. Like I said, look how freaking generous they are. Very, very nice. I got a handwritten note, so kind of them to hand write that, and you know, talking about this is a self-care box, part of relaxation and self-love that you deserve, the Kapari team. Absolutely wonderful. So let's go and see what this box actually contains. So we have Kapari coconut gardenia candle, sweet coconut oil infused with Tahitian gardenia flower. So I'm not a huge gardenia fan, but I'm sure there is somebody in my life who is. Trying to get it out of the box without ripping the package up. Wow, look how pretty. That is a glass jar with the nice Kapari brand name. I think it said it was it soy free? Oh, soy blend wax. Okay, yeah. The gardenia, not my favorite. It's just too florally, like creamy florally for me. Florally. It's a hard word to say. Okay, so that one will be gifted off to somebody else, but still very kind of them to send it. This is something that I have used multiple times in the past as well. This is their hydrating vitamin C shower oil. Really is nice. Like how that other body oil is kind of something that you use post shower. This is something that you would use in the shower. So great. I have used it up before and I'm very glad that I got another one of these. Oh yes, I totally forgot about this. The Kapari Lip Glossy Clear. This is a really great lip gloss. I recommend the one if you want like a little bit of a nude pink tint. They have one in, I think it's called Birthday Cake. Is it Birthday Cake or Nude or so? I will definitely make sure that I list the correct one below, but this one is a clear one. Again, very nice product. Happy to have a clear gloss. It's always nice to put these like in your purse and you can kind of slap it on haphazardly and you don't have to worry about color going everywhere. Then it looks like, is this like a collaboration with Away? I don't know. This is the Way Chill Pills Bath Bombs. Love me a bath bomb. Let's see, Jasmine Rose. Okay, although I'm not a fan of jasmine or rose. But it says, going through it, there's a pill for that. No prescription required, legal in all states. Take some well-deserved time and soak up our blend of hemp, jojoba, safflower seed oil. Just don't eat it, snort it, or smoke it. It's going to be a hard habit to break. Cool. So it looks like you just fill the bathtub and you unwrap the plastic and you just pop it in. So let's take a quick, actually, I don't know if you saw my last video, my, subscription knows Battle of the Unboxings titled like Ew Rose. I really don't like rose scent, but this one isn't like overly rosy like those products were because it's mixed with that jasmine. I still think I don't necessarily would love that in a bath, but again, I know somebody who will, so that gift will be passed along to them as well. And then of course we have another Ultra Restore body butter. I already said that I love this, so now I have 2 extras and super happy that I do. So we are going to take a little bit of a break from skincare and beauty and stuff like that. And actually, I was gifted shoes from Dolce Vita. How crazy is that? When I resell, like, and I go to the thrift stores and I find clothing to resell, I love finding Dolce Vita shoes. I actually just found a pair the other day because they're really great quality. They retail for, like, I feel like the retail value of them is not super duper crazy expensive. Like, yeah, they are kind of expensive, but they still can resell really well as well. So I was super excited that they reached out to me. When we were kind of talking about the gifting situation, so they sent out a gift and I got to choose through a lookbook. So it was pretty much everything in their spring catalog that I got to choose from. Heels, sandals, flats, boots, whatever, and I got to pick one and they sent it to me. Like, how crazy is that? So I ended up getting, let's see if we can, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. It says the Soya Black Stella in size 9. So let's see what they look like. As you can tell, I haven't even unwrapped them yet. So let's get that one out of the way. It comes beautifully wrapped. Oh my gosh, look at that hardware. A little ASMR for you, I guess. Look at that sandal. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. It's like a mixture of like a casual yet still kind of dressy up sandal. Oh, that is gorgeous. A little bit of a wedge or like flat form, if you will. Oh, so nice. Leather. Is that leather? No, I think that's all man-made. It's not leather, right? Man-made in Cambodia. Yeah, I don't think that's the indication for leather. I think that's man-made. But still, they feel really great. They feel just like leather. And this kind of, look at this detailing on the hardware. So gorgeous. Very happy to have these, and I definitely will be wearing these out. These are perfect for work. These are perfect for dressing up, dressing down. Oh, I love them. All right, so another brand that has reached out to me a few times and sent me a few different packages is Necessaire. I have used some of their products in the past, and I really do like it. And so I guess because that I did link some products that I used up in the MDs, that kind of triggered them to send information and products my way. So the first thing we have are, let's see, this is the Necessaire. We have the hand retinol and then the hand cream. So the retinol has 0.25% pure retinol, and let's see, talks about it's good for skin repair treatment. So it has that 0.25% pure retinol, 5% AHAs, peptides, vitamins, glycerin. It is hypoallergenic, dermatologist, non-comedogenic, has a serum and lotion, fragrance free. Very cool. So retinol is something that is like an exfoliant, so is AHA. So basically our hands, definitely, we don't take care of our hands as much as we take care of our face, and it's typically the area of your body that's going to show age the quickest. So this is going to kind of create those, the dead cells to regenerate and to kind of slough off and get the new skin cells going. So it's very interesting that it is for your hand, and I appreciate that. And then we also have the hand cream that probably you would use after it, because retinol can be drying. Yeah, it says good for skin dryness, 5 ceramides, 5 signal peptides, marula butter, marula oil, and niacinamide. Again, fragrance free. Very cool. I love Necessaire's like packaging and just simplicity, but also kind of that like rich spa simplicity of everything. So we have those 2 items. Then we have another kind of exfoliant. This is the body peel. This one says that's the French side. This one says for skin resurfacing, has 10% AHA, 1% BHA, 1% PHA, peptides, and I can never say this word, resveratrol. Yeah, that word right there. So again, this is supposed to kind of slough off that dead skin. Those the exfoliants, basically all the HAs, are going to be a little bit more intense because it's your body. So your body has a little bit thicker skin than your hands and your face. So it can kind of take on a little bit more powerful resurfacing ingredients. So looking forward to that, because you know what, my legs, they are looking kind of not great. In the sense that they need a little zhuzhing up in the moisturizing and resurfacing department. So this definitely will be great. And then another package that I received from them, get this open, is shampoo and conditioner. And not only is it shampoo and conditioner, it is rosemary scented. I absolutely love the scent of rosemary. So I'm so happy to have this in my collection. So rosemary is good for hair strengthening. So that's what it's first thing right there, hair strengthening. It contains rosemary extract, oil, and water, proteins, peptides, and ceramides. It's a jelly kind of formula. Again, the scent is rosemary. And then you also have the matching conditioner to it. Pretty much all the same stuff, just the conditioner side of things. Rosemary is supposed to be really good for kind of like reinvigorating hair growth. So I have used a rosemary product before, which I don't know if I wasn't super consistent with it. Again, it's in my empties video. It smelled really nice. I don't know if it really did too much for my hair growth because I wasn't like as consistent with it. So I'm not over here saying like, oh my gosh, this is gonna make my hair grow crazy. I'm just more excited that it smells like rosemary. That's my favorite part of it. So thank you to Necessaire and to Kapari and to Dolce Vita, and I'll be thanking everybody else individually as well in the video for sending these products my way. So kind. We have a few more Kapari products that came in a separate package. So we have the Ultra Renewal Retinol Body Cream. So again, kind of that resurfacing, kind of getting that dead skin cells out of the way so you can have some glowing skin. And then we have the Ultra Restore Firming Body Serum. Okay, and I love this packaging. Look how pretty, like pearlescent that is. We had a little promotional card that came with it. And again, another really sweet handwritten note. They call it the Dynamic Duo. Smooth, tight, and firm skin like never before. Never before. That would be wonderful. So let's see what this one does. So encapsulated retinol, pomegranate extract, and acai oil. A powerfully effective body cream formulated with encapsulated retinol, pomegranate extract, and acai oil, rich in antioxidants and firming actives. This supercharged formula targets fine lines, wrinkles, and crepiness, resulting in velvety, soft, smooth skin. How lovely. And then this one is the Restore Serum, or the tightening serum. So revitalize the appearance of skin with this powerfully restorative serum featuring potent hydrating blend of peptides, polyglutamate acid, and hyaluronic acids, rich in anti-aging ingredients, niacinamide, and fruit extracts. This serum smooths, softens, tightens, and firms skin. So these definitely do sound like they are a dynamic duo. Let's get into some makeup products. So I had Jouer send me a gift. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Jouer sent me a gift. I love their hydrating powder. I think that's what it is. I've already finished it. It's in my empties thing that I've already linked. It's like the only powder I feel like I've ever finished. I absolutely love it. And so it was actually really interesting timing that like I had just finished it, and they literally probably within a few days sent me a request if I wanted a gift from them, and I said, hell yeah, I want a gift from you. So this is everything we got. Again, we got to check through the lookbook and we got to pick out certain items. They kind of give you, you know, you can't go carte blanche with some of them. So they give you like, hey, we're offering, we'll just say 8 items, you get to pick 5. So you kind of get to customize what the items are. Some shades you get to customize, so they're not sending you things that you're not gonna like. So they sent this with it and kind of gives you the little overview of all of the products. So again, we have just some information. So I get a 30% commission rate from them, just being as transparent as possible. So if you choose to shop through the Jouer link down below and you purchase through something, I am getting 30% of that. That is crazy amount. 30% is crazy. Kicker is that you do have to shop through the Jouer website. So you can't shop at Sephora or Ulta, which I don't even know if Jouer is sold at Sephora and Ulta anymore. Every time I link it, I think it's through the Jouer website. So there you go. But sometimes it's even better when you shop through the actual website, because you can get different, like better discounts than what Ulta or Sephora will ever give you. So there you go. All right, but let's jump into some of these products. Oh, I'm so excited. So here is the one product that I absolutely love. This one looks a little bit different than the one I had, and I think that was because the one I had was like a limited edition packaging or something. I'm not too sure. But this is the Soft Set Hydrate and Set Powder. This is in translucent. So let's open this up. So pretty. My gosh, I love it. I'm so excited. Let's just swatch it. Oh, so finely milled. And what I always say about this one is that it is a finishing powder, so it's not going to make anything matte, you know, it's not going to highlight. It has like a teensy bit of luminosity to it, but it just adds just a beautiful natural glow to things, and it just kind of, like it says, softens everything up, kind of blends out those really potential harsh lines and stuff like that, and it just makes everything so cohesive. I think that's a good word for it. Everything is just so cohesive with this powder. I'm so excited to have it again in my collection. literally like 2 days later after I finished it, I got this gift and I was like, oh, thank you. But let's see what it says. It says a silky pressed powder that hydrates for comfortable wear and diffuses the look of imperfections for a flawless demi matte finish. Again, I'm combo oily skin, so that probably is why it doesn't really do any sort of mattifying for me. But it's still so beautiful. Like, I love this. So happy. All right, so let's see some of the other things we got. I got a little deluxe trial size of a lip enhancer conditioning lip treatment. This is so cute, and this is definitely going into my travel little kit. So I always like to keep all of my travel stuff together, so it's literally like a grab and go and I don't really have to think about anything. So this is going in there for sure. Then we got the option of getting these luminized dark circle correcting smoothing eye patches. They have caffeine, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. You know, I'm not a huge mask person anymore. I used to do it a lot more, but I just kind of got out of the habit of doing it. But you know what? I think I will give this a go. I'm very excited for that to fix up those under eyes. All right, a few other things we got. We have the Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I chose the shade Cream or Creme. You got to choose whatever shade that you wanted, so that was really, really nice. And I actually have this in the Click Up, like, you know what I'm talking about, with these finger motions. The Click Up stick I think it's like the same formula, just in a different packaging, but this one is a liquid. So I'm excited to see if there's any difference between coverage of this or not. This one says it's high coverage, so we will see. And I'm pretty sure this color will work for me if I remember correctly, because I did base it off the other shade. I was out of town when I was doing this gift request, so I was like, oh gosh, I really hope, like, because I couldn't swatch the other one, I'm like, I really hope the shade matches me well, because the one below this I think was like in snow or something and it looked really white, so I'm like, I hope this matches me, but I think it will. But look, so beautiful, so nice. All right, and then we have the Long Wear Lip Topper, and I got the shade Skinny Dip. So this is a very pretty, like, goldy topping gloss. I wonder if you can like feel the sparkles in it at all. I really hope not, but I doubt that you can, because I think Jouer is like a really high-end brand. Okay, maybe not high-end. It's not like YSL or anything, but it's a nice mid-range brand that does really nice quality products for a mid-range price. So I'm sure it's a really wonderful gloss. So that'll be perfect for the summer. Just kind of give your lips a little pop, a little shine, a little glitter. So they look super juicy. And then the last thing I got from them was this double blush. So it's the Blush and Bloom cheek and lip duo, I should say. So I got mine in the shade, one half is Uplift Me, one half is Amuse Me. I couldn't tell you which one is which. It might tell you on the stick. Yeah, so this one is Amuse Me. So it's more of this like mauve-y type of shade. So pretty, perfect for this time of year again. Nice creamy products. Then we have Uplift Me, which is more of that kind of like I almost want to say like a dusty rose peach. Like, it definitely has a little bit of peach in there. But that's kind of cool to have this like double-ended type of blush. Like, hopefully you like both sides of them. They do have a lot of different shades, like the double-ended shades, you know, for deeper skin tones, things like that. This one seemed the best for a fair skin tone, so that is why I picked this one up. But how freaking generous is that of them to send me all of this stuff? Like, so kind. And I definitely do not take it lightly when any company sends me anything. Like, it makes me feel very special that they do that, and so I appreciate it. We're going to continue on with the makeup train. This is from a company that I had never heard of before. So this is Queen Musea. I think it's Musea. They are clean, vegan, and cruelty-free, which is wonderful. And they only have a limited number of items. So I actually think this is their whole product range that they have. They have lipsticks and they have mascara. So this is mascara 2053. Says it is vegan plankton extract from Italy to stimulate lash growth. Okay, 95% natural raw ingredients, castor oil derived brush, universal mascara from red carpet to landing on Mars. Okay, and it's just in Simply Black. I'm not going to open it because I already have an open mascara, but I will put on the screen what the wand looks like. I do believe it looks a little bit big for me with my hooded eyes, but if I'm just very careful, I think it'll work. But I mean, I can at least open up and show you what the actual packaging looks like, just not the wand. Again, with these packaging. Okay, so we have a square package, like really sturdy. And look how beautiful this like pistachio green color is. So gorgeous. All right, so then we got to pick 2 lipsticks. Both of them are in the matte cream lipstick. And again, I'm pretty sure these are the only products that they have at this time. But look at this packaging. This is quite unique packaging. I will tell you that. Like, you will not lose this in your purse because you're either gonna get stabbed from it, or you're gonna feel. I shouldn't say it's not super pointy. It's not like gonna hurt you. But so this is what the packaging looks like. Very unique, which is great. I think that's great branding. And then we have this really pretty kind of like mauve-y brown color, and this one is in Becky Sharp. Okay, very nice. Love that. And then the other one we have is in same packaging, same matte cream. So the matte cream lipstick, that kind of makes me think it's more of a comfort matte, so it's not like super drying. But then this one is more of a bricky red, and this one is an Ada. Very pretty. This one's not necessarily my color. I will say on the website, when I did pick these out, none of the colors really seemed like they were for me, but these 2 seemed like the most me. So I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of this one, but it's still very, very nice of them to send it my way. And if I don't use it, then somebody will use it. I'll figure out somebody to use it. So back to skincare. So this is actually from Maylove. I have received multiple products from them in the past. They've always sent very generous gifts with lots of different serums and stuff like that. So they had reached out to me and they said, hey, would you like to, re-up on anything? And I said, of course. So the few products that they sent me was their Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. Let's see, is get an extra boost of nourishment and protection with this balanced formula of vitamin C and E and ferulic acid and sodium hyaluronate. Yes, hyaluronate. So just a really nice serum. And then this I have used before. This is their Plush Cream Light as Air Moisturizing Gel Cream. This actually seems to be in different packaging now. I believe it used to be in a tub, but now it's in a tube, and I actually prefer it being in a tube. It makes it more travel friendly. This is Light as Air Gel Cream Moisturizer. Nourishes and soothes skin without leaving a greasy residue. Contains an elegant blend of squalene, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and panthenol for long-lasting, weightless hydration. So I do love a gel moisturizer for my AM skincare routine before I put on makeup. So Maylove was also another link that kind of popped off for me, and I don't really know how or why, but I had a lot of people purchase through one of the links, so I think that's probably why I got more products from them, is because I sold a lot of products. So I'm happy for that. All right, so some more skincare from a brand I've actually never heard before, which I have noticed. I feel like some brands that are a little bit newer are more likely to send products or gifting requests to people, just because they want their products disseminated. They want people to hear about them, and that's a great way of doing it, is sending it to influencers to try out and talk about it with their followers and subscribers and stuff like that. So I think that's why I get some of these products that companies I've never heard of before. But this one is called Be You. So the first one I got is the hyaluronic acid gel moisturizer. Again, just said I love how much I love gel moisturizers. So this is supposed to help glow and hydrate. BU skincare is formulated to help protect the skin against digital aging from blue light exposure from cell phones and computers, dehydration, and urban pollution. This is an ultra lightweight, oil-free gel that instantly cools and refreshes skin while providing intensive hydration. It also strengthens the skin barrier for healthier, radiant complexion. If you've been on any of my other videos, I do talk about how I have perioral dermatitis, which is just a disruption of the skin barrier around my mouth. So it kind of gets dry, cracked, all that kind of stuff. So anything that says that it can help repair that moisture barrier, I'm gonna love. So definitely will be adding this into the rotation. And then this is the product that they were promoting, was their caffeine eye cream. It says hyaluronic acid boosted lightweight formula. It firms and deeply hydrates. It is formulated with powerful caffeine to help revive and illuminate the entire eye area over time. So it says this fast absorbing cream works on all skin tones to energize and brighten under and around the eye for a well-rested look. Definitely need all of that. Hyaluronic acid boosted. I think I just read that. Okay. Very cool. Sorry, I'm sniffling. All of a sudden my nose is running. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Again, really pretty packaging with like kind of the pink on pink. Very pretty. Let's see what the other one looks like. Didn't even open this one up. Ooh, okay. I love how just like, I don't know, handy this is. So it's like so cute and delicate and like would look really pretty on your desk or on your vanity and stuff like that. So not only do we get some skincare and body care and hair care, we're also getting some tools. So this is Nua. Again, never heard of this brand before until they reached out to me. This is their Plus Wireless Edition device. So what it is, we'll flip this over. It says, Nua Plus is powered by innovative FDA-cleared professional 3D radio frequency technology, is an advanced skincare device for home use. Nua Plus delivers focused and controlled energy deep into the skin to rebuild lost or damaged collagen, to reduce wrinkles, lift and tighten for more radiant, firmer, and younger-looking skin. Nua Plus treatments are completely safe and pain-free and are as comfortable as relaxing as a warm facial massage. Okay, so it looks like kind of works with, let's see, Nua Plus provides a non-invasive mild to moderate wrinkle reduction treatment in the comfort of the home. Okay, so it kind of gives you an idea of mild wrinkles to moderate wrinkles. So apparently, if you're extra wrinkly, this, oh, you can't even see it. If you're extra wrinkly, this probably not going to work for you. And then it also came with the gel to kind of act as that conductor. So this is the lift gel for delicate skin for more radiant and glowing looking skin. Yeah, so looks like it has like collagen and stuff in it, so to help kind of make the product be as effective as possible. So let's look how pretty. So this one had a few different colors and a few different modes. So I ended up getting the one that was wireless, so you do have to charge it, but there were ones that had like you could be connected to a wire, so you didn't have to worry about charging, but this one's probably better for like traveling and whatnot. But let's see, I haven't even opened up this box yet. Ooh. All right, I'm sure we have all the pamphlet information in here. And then, oh, it even had a gel thing in here. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I got double gel. So here's a little charger and then the thing. And so I'm definitely gonna have to read more about this before I start putting it on my skin, but it looks like it has different modes, and you take the little top off and it has a little micro frequency. So, oh, it's magnetic. Very cool. How exciting. Okay. Love, love, love that. So thank you so much, Nua. Truly appreciate it. Can I get this back in the box? Oh my gosh, it actually fit. I feel like that rarely happens these days. Okay, so we have that, and it also looks like there's probably a little app that you can use with it. I know like Foria has one. I have the Bear. I think it's the Bear Mini. That I actually got on Influencer as well. I know we were talking about that earlier. I did get that on Influencer. So I think it might be a little bit similar to that, but a different kind of packaging. So the Bear has more nodules on the top. They're like little nodes on the top, and this had a little bit smaller little frequency things. So I think it's a similar idea to it. But thank you so much, Nua, for sending this my way. Okay, so this is the last thing that I got. And I should say, I've been saving this stuff up, like I think I said it earlier in the video, under my desk for a long time. So please don't think that this is stuff that I get all in one week. This is literally like been accumulating for over a year. Yeah, so this is not an everyday thing. All right, so I got this new stuff from Remedy. Again, had never heard of the brand before, but it says, Remedy, after being trusted to review and test everything on the market, it was obvious that what our skincare community was searching for simply didn't exist. So we decided to make it. Simple treatments loaded with effective ingredients that address common skin concerns with noticeable results. Remedy is our solution for people who simply want better skin. All right. So when I was reading through this, because I always like to check out websites of the companies that I've never heard of before. So Remedy sent me a gifting request. Again, had never heard of them, so I opted to look on their website just to see what they were and stuff like that. And it sounds like they do a lot of third-party testing. Seems like really quality ingredients. Like they were very adamant of, these are good ingredients. These have been tested on multiple different, people and dermatologists and things like that. So that was very exciting to see. So that's why I went ahead and picked these up, or chose some of the products, because it did seem, it says dermatologist developed. So this one is there for pore size. So this is an all-in-one treatment to minimize the appearance of pores and remove sebaceous filaments. So let's see what it says. Remedy for pore size delivers okay, we just said that. Resolve the symptoms. So retinol promotes surface turnover. Salicylic acid removes sebaceous filaments. Address the cause. Niacinamide helps regulate oil. Green tea helps regulate oil and maintain skin health. So perlite absorbs oil. So that's great. Since I do have combo oily skin, this will be wonderful to try out. So they had this one, they had another serum, and then they had for dry lips. I actually went for the lips instead of another serum, just because I feel like I go through lip products pretty quickly. So this one is, let's see, Remedy for dry lips delivers multi-product impact in single non-irritating targeted treatment that helps instantly hydrate and repair dry, cracked lips. So resolve the symptoms. Ceramides helps moisturize. Squalene helps moisturize. Address the cause. Peptides help moisturize, and then maintain skin health. Petroleum protects. So very excited about that as well. Woo! Okay, so I have a feeling this has been a very long video. I know it has been for me for filming it, but I just wanted to kind of wrap things up of what it is like to be a nano influencer, to run affiliate links, to do all that kind of stuff. I hope this video was kind of helpful for you. I know I wish I would have seen a video like this when I was first starting, so I really hope that I can be helpful for others as well. If you liked this kind of content, let me know down below. It's a little bit different than what I normally do with beauty and reselling, but I felt like it was really important in that it hopefully added some knowledge and content for you, and all that good stuff. So let me know what you thought down below. I really do appreciate you watching all the way to the end. The best gift you can give any YouTuber or any content creators, watching their content all the way through, engaging with it. So, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, all that kind of stuff is truly appreciated. And let me know, do you have any questions below, any comments about it? Like, are you interested in affiliate marketing? I'd love to hear from you. So with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye.